Whoopi once again has been caught being even dumber than we thought. Watch how she claims blacks in America have it worse than women in Iran. Roll it, Phyllis.
Let's just remember, too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the
Where the Iranian regime is there's nothing to unite.
hanging black.
What happens when Greg Gutfeld and Tyrus tag team Tam like it's WWE SmackDown, with Whoopi Goldberg's last shred of credibility in the ring? You get a meltdown of epic proportions. From bizarre hot takes to plot twists messier than a raccoon-written soap opera, this showdown is pure comedic carnage. It's not just a takedown, it's a full-blown demolition. Once Gutfeld and Tyrus unleash their verbal body slams, daytime TV will never look the same again. Buckle up for chaos.
Girls. Whoopi, you know you're on the very wrong side of history even when the fake Republican disagrees with you. I haven't seen Whoopi wave her fingers like that since someone offered her a salad. But apparently that's a technique for summoning the demon associated with talking out of your ass. Even Alyssa couldn't tolerate the examples Whoopi made out of thin air, or since it's Whoopi, fat air. Cat.
Brace yourself. Gutfeld and Tyrus swooped in like two vulture sous chefs, ready to carve Whoopi's latest public souffle into bite-sized chaos. They didn't just critique, they dismantled, exposing every flawed ingredient like satirical dentists drilling into the cavities of her contradictions.
You, Whoopi Goldberg, insisted that life in the U.S. is just as brutal as living in Iran. Well, in that case, lady, from now on, please cover your face.
First, they zeroed in on her tone. Half faux compassion, half headline-hungry theater. That signature Whoopi soft-serve voice, oozing with performative uncertainty, didn't stand a chance. They mocked it like it was some rare flavor of thoughtfulness, when really, it was just sugar-coated vanilla. Every pause, every sigh became part of a mock symphony of indecision, with her timid maybe treated like a punchline dipped in punch-drunk sincerity.
First of all, I'd just like to say that for the many people that I have tied to cars, I never ask them about their sexuality. Never once.
And you're very progressive of you.
Happy Pride Month. Listen, I love... Whoopi's right. I mean, it's been rough for us. I mean, you saw what just happened to me in the last segment. I'm trying to talk, and all the white people are like, "Oh, it's Tyrus. I can make a phone call." And it's...
How does that make you feel?
I felt very black.
Did you feel black?
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. Now cue the logic takedown. Gutfeld rolled in with ninja-level sarcasm wrapped in late-night swagger, turning Whoopi's premise into a spinning ride of circular reasoning. Then Tyrus jumped in, deadpan and ruthless, guiding us through her muddled logic like a tour guide in a museum of clashing metaphors. Every step forward led two sideways, one back, tangled, bloated, and brilliantly unraveled piece by piece.
She gets the game ball. If it wasn't for her, asking that question, it might have been a closer election. But when oh no, nothing really comes to mind, I was like, cha-ching. Listen, they're bitter, they're angry, they're entitled. They also should be, there should have been a reset for everyone who pushed lies and misinformation for the last, call them Hitler, they call these things, America rejected them. And instead of coming back and saying, we lied, they instead are now doubling down. So let her keep doing it, because if she keeps that up, we're gonna keep getting the Senate and probably the House and the White House, because people see right through your lies. So keep doing what you're doing.
They shifted gears to tone policing, and it was brutal. Gutfeld mimicked Whoopi's slow, serious delivery with surgical precision, making it sound like she was narrating an IKEA manual for emotional expression. Then Tyrus chimed in with a mock recap so dry it crackled. So let me get this straight. Your concern is so deep. It loops back to, I'm not sure? That's deep, like a kiddie pool. Sarcasm served cold, delivered at DMV speed, a T1 point. They spotlighted her favorite rhetorical crutch, "I'm speaking as someone concerned," and turned it into a catchphrase. Gutfeld dropped it like a meme-ready gem. "Concerned," or "camera concerned?" Tyrus followed up. "It's like your phone battery's dying, but instead of admitting it, you pretend to care. You're just hunting for a charger." Mic drop. No debate. Just a flawless takedown. They didn't stop there. Gutfeld and Tyrus traced her logic through the echo chamber, her statements bouncing around social media, growing louder and more hollow, like a rogue tweet amplified through a megaphone. Gutfeld quipped, "You can smell the carbon footprint of that echo from here." Tyrus added, "It's like airing the same sock twice. Still stinky. Still shocking someone aired it at all." Then came the inconsistency breakdown. She mourned one thing, then casually pivoted to another, leaving behind a breadcrumb trail of contradiction. Gutfeld summed it up perfectly. It's like watching a plate spinner juggle guilt, empathy, and outrage. Something's about to crash. Want a condensed version for a highlight reel voiceover? F. Or a quote card series? F.
Black.
Did you feel black?
It's word, Tyrus.
Yes.
Just started
Yes.
snapping
By the way,
fingers for it.
thank God black people don't do that in audiences.
Yes, yeah. No, we just talk the whole time and tell you how to do your show better. Oh, that's what I get paid to do. But it's only in America can a black person sit on a TV show getting paid millions and millions of dollars to have the floor and can say it can interrupt people because she interrupted her.
Yeah.
And if according to her, life was like in Iran, it was for black people, her interrupting and speaking in public would have led to a stoning.
Yeah.
And it did. Crashed straight into their comedic archive of thematic flops. Tyrus sifted through the wreckage. That stumble felt like moral gymnastics. You want the medal, but you're landing flat. Then they turned the heat onto audience perception. Gutfeld painted a scene of invisible spotlights blinking on with every performative statement, her expressions updating like mood emojis in real time. Tyrus acted it out, concerned face, perplexed face, smug face. Repeat, the jab wasn't just about content. It was about how she shapes perception over substance. When the emotional appeal came up, Gutfeld roasted her soft on TV, hard on nothing stance, likening her to a high school guidance counselor who just discovered existential dread is trendy. That tone isn't guidance, it's a notification ping, he quipped. Tyrus followed up dryly. When she says, I'm deeply troubled, she's just now discovering anything. Then they broke down her rhetorical escalation. She started with a whisper and ended with a crescendo that sounded like an auctioneer mangling a final bid. Gutfeld deadpanned, and suddenly, you've purchased a meltdown, no reserve price. Tyrus added, if you're going to create drama, at least throw in a pillow. This is tension with zero comfort.